Hello, you beautiful YouTube people. I'm Neryl Cadiz. I'm a children's book illustrator, and welcome to my third YouTube video. Woohoo! In this video, I'll be creating this illustration, so if you're interested, stay tuned. And for anyone wondering, my name is pronounced as Neryl. It's like Meryl, but with an N. Now let's get into that video. As you can see here, I am starting with my sketch. I am still trying to figure out how I want this illustration to look. I came up with two options. The first is with the character facing against us, and the second is with the character facing towards us. As you can see, I chose the latter. Now you can see me refining my sketch. As with my previous videos, this illustration is made for my portfolio. Taylor, my agent, advised me to use my cell shading style for this. We were planning to add this to my comic section of my portfolio, which is targeted towards the older kids demographic. Now for a little background info about this piece. This girl, our main character, is playing the kulintang gongs. The kulintang instrument consists of 8 small brass or bronze gongs laid upon a horizontal rack. It is played in the aptly named kulintang ensemble with other drum and gong instruments. Kulintang music is played during significant life events such as weddings or other state functions. The kulintang is part of the larger gong chime culture in Southeast Asia, which includes the southern Philippines, eastern Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, and Timor. And now, we're back with our sketch. So my story for this illustration is that in this school setting, they have a talent show of sorts, and this girl chose to play the kulintang. I wanted to show a melding of the older cultural traditions and the modern sensibilities of our character. I've chosen to show her girly pop style by surrounding her with her favorite stuff and trinkets, like her backpack, her phone, her water bottle, makeup, and so on and so forth. And if you know me, you just know that I love all of these details. And now you can see me doing my color study. In my mind, I have an almost clear vision of how I want this piece to look. Now I'm just roughly adding the colors to my canvas to see if what I have envisioned actually looks good or not, and to fine-tune the finer details that I haven't decided yet. And so far, I seem to like the colors. And now we have moved on to doing the line art. As I've said before, I'm doing this in my cell shading / comics style. I haven't used this style for a long time now, But once I got started, muscle memory seemed to kick in and I seemed to get the hang of it. My agent advised that I do this style in order to land projects in the middle grade market, which is basically the older kids and preteens. I'm generally a younger kids illustrator, as evident in my other looser folk arty style, but I have no qualms about developing a secondary style for another age bracket. I don't have a lot of projects as of the time I'm making this video, so if this approach gets me more projects, so be it. You know, I give my full trust to my agent. Now watch me as I struggle with the line art some more. After I've completed the line art and color study, I sent it to my agent for her thoughts and she gave the green light. Now I've started with the colors. I'm just laying in the flat colors with no highlights or shadows yet. I'm switching back and forth to my color study because I'm picking my colors, which is a bad habit for YouTube videos, I know. Apologies to people sensitive to strobing lights. Trust me, I'm working on it and I will get this fixed. You can trust on me. coloring in the background. I wanted the background to be simple since we intended this piece to be a book cover. So I just added carpets. Later on, I'll add batik patterns to the carpets. Now I'm coloring in the kulintang. And now I am coloring all the trinkets on the floor. I really love how messy all of the stuff looks. However, it made the piece too busy. There was literally no place for your eyes to rest, and I felt that they stole attention from our main girl. So sadly, I had to get rid of them. The top ones, at least. I kept the bottom ones, but the top ones had to go. And here I am trying to divert the attention from the trinkets to the girl's face by hiding them in shadow, but it really wasn't working. Now I am adding a secondary color lighting coming in from the back. And now I am adding a rim light on the character. I find that having a secondary lighting adds dimension to your piece and makes your characters and objects more interesting. Also, if you notice the colors blinking to black and white, that's because I'm checking the values of this piece. I'm checking if there's enough contrast between the girl and the background, because if there's not that much contrast, then that means she's not standing out, and instead she's blending into the background, which for a piece as busy as this could easily happen, and we don't want that. I'll insert the black and white version here. This is the values of the piece before I removed all the clutter. It's so messy. And I don't know about you, but my eye is drawn to that music sheet at the girl's side since it has the highest contrast compared to the whole illustration, which can definitely make or break your piece. But when I removed all the objects, your eyes are now drawn only to the girl. And that's why I removed them, aside from the ones at the bottom, of course, for story purposes. And here I am adding some clutter details to the piece just to make it more interesting, like beads and candy. I also moved the music sheet down here. And right here, I'm playing with the title. Of course, I didn't leave it in since clients prefer this part blank so that they can envision their own titles here. But you know, it still didn't stop me from experimenting. And right here, I'm just adding some patterns to the rug. And now for some final details here and there. I also added a lot of pins to the backpack. I just love this look. We're almost finished, and I think we're done. One last value check and we're finally done. Here's the final illustration. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will make sure to answer them in my next video. Also, I've been planning to sell prints of my work, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram at Neryl_Cadiz for any updates and behind the scenes of my work. Again, thank you so much and I'll see you soon. Bye!